Boria, thank you very much for joining us from Manchester. Big news: you are reporting that Anshul Kamboj has
Cambodia.
has been given the cap by the Indian cricket team. Tell us, how does it really change the dynamic of Indian fast bowling now with this Haryana fast bowler and Chennai Super Kings fast bowler coming in?
Yeah, and his thing is AK-47, right? His it's AK and the jersey number for Chennai is 47. That's interesting. But the
Yeah.
last time that you had seen an AK in this particular venue was AK, and it's Anil Kumble. So
Anil
it's
Kumble.
Anil Kumble to Anshul Kamboj is quite a story. But before that, Rica, for your viewers at NDTV, look at this. Look at this.
That is
This is the
amazing.
build up in front of gate number 1, which is the main gate at Old Trafford. Look at this. It's
And
chock a block. It's
and
everywhere.
it's Wednesday. That really goes on
It's
to
Wednesday. It's a weekday, and
love.
it's full. It will be full. It's outstanding to see this kind of crowd build up. Beautiful weather now in terms of no sun like in London, which was hot and bad. Uh, Yesterday when we were here for practice, it was gloomy and rainy and very very rainy. Today from 5:30, I woke up at 5:30. My hotel is just here. That hotel football, which is the Manchester United players' hotel, Giggs and Scholes and all of them. And Old Trafford is just 5 minutes walk. No rain. Dry roads from afternoon yesterday. No rain. This is a massive crowd build-up, which happened in the last half an hour to 45 minutes as I was live with you guys on Hindi. And this is sensational. Coming to the team, I think
Hmm.
Anshul, now that it's done, I reported that yesterday. I also think Shardul will play. I've
Hmm.
said that multiple times to you. I will be very surprised if Shardul doesn't play. And from what I've seen yesterday with Sai Sudarshan, I will be surprised if Sai Sudarshan is not playing. We will get to know the team in the next 10 minutes, but these are my three inclusions. Sai Sudarshan makes it back. Anshul Kamboj gets a debut for Akash Deep Singh, and Shardul Thakur makes it for the injured Ditish Kumar Reddy. These are the three changes that I am predicting. And what happened? Sai is also doing some fielding drills as we speak. People reporting from inside to me, he's doing some fielding drills at gully. Now that's a critical position, and that is not a position that you will create overnight for someone. So these
Right.
are slip,
That's the
gully.
dead
These are
giveaway.
positions that are specialized positions. So that is
Yes.
what I'm reporting to you at this point.
So now the question is, if Sai Sudarshan plays, where does Karun Nair find his place in the team? Which is his spot now?
I think he will still bat three. I think he will still bat three, and Sai will bat six with Jadeja at seven. I think Washington Sundar will possibly miss out. And if Washington Sundar does play, then Shardul will miss out. Which I think is surprising because you've given a debut to a youngster in Anshul Kamboj, and then you go with a Bumrah and a Siraj. So you're one pace bowler short in conditions like this where I don't see Washington Sundar having any impact as a bowler. So I think Jadeja at seven gives you enough batting. And then Shardul Thakur at eight. And Anshul Kamboj, if you check his list A average and his Ranji Trophy average, is pretty decent. So he's your number nine. Now that gives you batting till pretty deep. Anshul Kamboj at nine, and then it's Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Siraj, who have both shown you that they can hang around at Lords. So that's my team. So Karun Nair stays at three. I will be surprised if you move Karun Nair again and get him to six when Shubman Gill made that point that six was not his position. I think Karun stays, and I think Sai will bat at six or in the middle order ahead of Jadeja, or maybe a swap there. So we've got to see what happens there. That means three left-handers. Rishabh Pant at five, Ravindra Jadeja at six, Sai Sudarshan at seven. So that is also something that is there, that three back-to-back left-handers, which might create a kind of rhythm. So we've got to see what India does.
Boria, when it comes to the batting average overall in this series, India's batting average is much better than
Better.
England. India has won more sessions in the series than England, but the series as it stands today is 2-1 in favor of England. Could you point out for our viewers, where is it that India fell short and hence, we go into Manchester at 2-1?
Very, very pertinent question. And the answer is staring at our face. We have not won critical moments. We have won majority of the games, but we have not won the crunch moments in a particular game. Leads 91 5 minutes before lunch for no loss, 91 for two at lunch. Leeds 3:59 for 3 end of day, 4:30 for 3 end of start of second day, 4:70 all out. Leeds again 350 for 5, and thereafter once you are all out, giving them a chase of 370. You have not one critical moments, and that's where Lords 248 for 3 becomes 248 for 4 with Rishabh Pant's run out, and then Rahul gets out and 254 for 5. Even in the second innings, Karun Nair gets out at a time when Gill has to come in 20 minutes of the day remaining. And then obviously, again, just when that partnership was brewing between Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy, he gets out to Chris Wokes at the stroke of lunch. India has not won critical moments in the series or crunch moments, run out, soft dismissal, lack of temperament, lack of maybe that little lapse in concentration. And that is why we are 1-2 down. We played well. I say this very clearly. We played well, and that tells me we do have a chance.
For every cricket fan, the one Manchester memory that sticks out as a sore thumb is 45 minutes of bad cricket in during the World Cup in 2019. But it was probably not just those 45 minutes. However, if we talk about this Manchester test, what would it take for India to
Just keep it with you. Yeah, so 45 minutes of bad cricket is exactly what still stings us. But I pointed it out to Rishabh the other day. So Rishabh and I, we were chatting, and he had gone up to the Indian dressing room, and I said, "Tujhe yaad hai?" He said, "Aap yaad kyun dila rahe ho?" I said, "मैं इसीलिए तेरे को याद दिला रहा हूँ कि ये dressing room नहीं था, वो वाला था." He said, "Yeah, आपने सही कहा, हमने बदल दिया." So India is actually using the other dressing room compared to what they used in 2019. So this is a good omen, because we had a chat on this with Rishabh Pant day before yesterday,
get
and
the information?
you were there, and how can we ever forget? Trent Bolt, umpire's call, Virat Kohli, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, last time in international cricket, walking out. We cannot ever forget that.
Yeah, but then what would it take for them to turn around that memory?
Again, the same thing. You lost critical moments. You that Mahendra Singh Dhoni run out came at a time. And by the way, I had a chat with MS after that, and he said, "You think 16 runs in the last over was not gettable? Jimmy Neesham would have bowled that over, and he would have bowled to MS Dhoni. I would have hit 2 sixes and 4 balls, 4 runs." So MS had calibrated it. Now the point is, you've got to win critical moments. If you bat first today, you will get to know in another 7 minutes. If you bat first today, you cannot lose more than 1 or 2 wickets till lunch. You've got to hold on to a Headingley, which 2002 that Ganguly team did, or even what you did at Leeds, or what you did in Birmingham. You batted out critical phases. You've shown yourself that you are able to do it. You've got to concentrate all day, Rica, not 1 hour 55 minutes and the last 5 minutes belong to England. That's when the hard work is getting undone. That's what happened at Lords. That's what happened in Leeds. That's what happened multiple times in the series. And that's what India has to guard against. I am of the opinion that this Indian side has shown that they have the fight. Now they will need to show that they have the fight for the full 2 hours and not 1 hour 55 minutes.
Interesting. We began the chat with a reference to AK, the original AK, Anil Kumble, and he kicked up a storm on Spirit of Sport back in 2007 in Australia. And now the captain, once again, is questioning England's Spirit of Sport. Would you say Manchester, it will be a butt of attrition?
I think so. Yes, and by the way, that press conference I was part of, that press conference was in Sydney, January of 2008, Monkey Gate, when Anil came, and interestingly, for a press conference, the whole Indian media stood up and started clapping when he said one team is playing cricket within the spirit of the game. And it was not the first time we've heard that against Australia, or rather in Australia. We had heard that in 1932 with Bill Woodfull blaming Douglas Jardine, and I can't repeat the words that were said when the English captain came to Bill Woodfull and said, "One of your players called me a BASTA, whatever." And then Douglas Jardine, when he said that, Bill Woodfull turned towards his players and said, "Which of you," and used the same words, "called this man a BAS, whatever." So that was the kind of madness that was going on. I saw what happened in 2007-8, and now I see that. Because a captain to come out and say that England wasn't playing cricket within the spirit of the game is a very strong statement. And that too, you are saying they did not play within the spirit of the game at Lords, which is the home of cricket. MCC drafts the laws, MCC drafts the spirit of cricket code, and people sign it even during the IPL. To say that England did not play within the spirit of the game at Lords is a very, very strong accusation.
Boria, you covered so many years of cricket. Just before we end, I have to ask you this question. Shubman Gill alleging that he had to wait, his team had to wait 90 seconds for the batters to come out. Tell us the most outstanding waiting game that you have reported on in cricket.
Saurav Ganguly making Steve Waugh wait for that moment. I mean, this is a no-brainer. And Ganguly will still say, no, I did not remember, which is why I went back to get my blazer and his line. There's no way he could have not remembered his blazer and he made Steve Waugh.
Finding the way Steve Waugh writes in his book about that moment.
I mean, come on, that's Saurav Ganguly. He will say, no, bhul bolcho, but it is not the case. But as you and I speak, by the way, it's sun. It's sun. The sun is coming out. And by the way, Anshul Kamboj photographs Rica are coming to me with the cap. Great moment for the man. Anshul Kamboj rewarded for his domestic performances. I saw him in Kolkata for one of the Ranji games, and he bowled an outstanding ball at the start of the match, pitched on middle and took the top of off. Can we see that from Anshul Kamboj in this test match? Great conditions to bowl. The sun peeking out, still cloud cover, still beautiful weather, not sunny, not hot. 2021, ideal conditions, moisture out there. What will happen? But Anshul Kamboj, many congratulations.
Ideal conditions for test cricket, and enjoy your fish and chips, Boria. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.